So today we are coming up on 4th of July weekend. So I have my red, white, and blue and army green on today. And just a special shout out to my little bro in the army. Anyway, as you can see, I've got some beautiful plants here. I actually had to get some work done on my car, and the place I had it worked on is like 45 minutes away, and I was okay with that because on the way to this car place, there's this cute little farm stand slash plant like nursery, and they sell plants and they also sell like vegetables and fruits and things like that. And so I stopped in there because the sign said that the perennials were on sale, and they were selling all their perennials were like on sale individually, but then if you bought a full tray of them, so like 10 pots in a tray, it was $15. So 10 square quarts for $15. That's like $1.50 a piece. I don't know, I can't count, but it's super cheap. And they're gorgeous plants. There's nothing wrong with them. I mean, there's like some brown bits on them that I can just, peel off. But like, look how pretty that lupine is. It's gorgeous. There's another bud on it. But anyway, I was like, sure, I'll take 2 trays. So I spent $30 and I got 20 plants. Is that right? Yeah, I'm bad at counting. Anyway, I got 5 lupine. So I got red, white, and blue. This one is called Gallery Red, and it's not red, it's like a pink, but get the picture. And then this one's called Gallery Blue, I think. Yeah, Gallery Blue. And then I got a white one in here. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, well, it says Gallery Yellow, but it looked white. Gallery Yellow. Looks white to me, but you can see there are some yellow bits coming on there. So I got 2 of the red and 2 of the blue, and then 1 yellow or white. So I got 5 of those. What else did I get here? Oh gosh, I love this plant. This is called a lobelia, and as you can see, I love it because of the foliage. So this is Queen Victoria lobelia. And some of these are not hardy to my zone. I'm a zone like 4 or 5. But this one I seen was hardy to zone 4, I think. Zone 3, yes. They had one, I can't remember what the other variety was that they had, but it was zone 5. And then I seen this one says zone 3. I'm like, I'll take it. So I got 3 of these, and I'm gonna see if one of them has color on it, but it doesn't yet. And then I got 3 of these neon sedums, and these are probably one of my favorite sedums because the foliage is like a more brighter green color, and then the bloom on it is like a really pretty pink, almost like a neon pink. So I really like this, and it does have a really nice growth habit to it too. It doesn't seem to like flap over in the middle like some of like the Autumn Joys or Autumn Fire sedum do. So got 3 of these, and I think that's that whole tray. And then my sister, she texted me the other day, and she's like, hey, if you're ever out and about, oh, the Amazon guy's here. Oh, it's for my neighbor. Anyway, my sister's like, hey, if you're ever out and about, I really want to do lots of like heuchera and hosta and fern in my garden, and just to create more color. And so I picked her up some Japanese painted fern. I think that's what it is. Picked them. So it's really pretty. So I got her 3 of these. So those are for her. And then, oh my gosh. If you guys have never tried ajuga, this is a great ground cover, or it's great for like erosion areas where you need to kind of like hold back soil or hold back a hill or something like that. I have some on the backside of our pool, and it's the chocolate chip, I think, and it is gorgeous when it blooms in the spring. And this is like a variegated pink, white, and green colored one, and I thought it was really pretty, and it's called Princess Nadia. So I got one of those, and I'll probably split it up, and maybe I'll put it on my hill over there next to the cornflower. And then, let's see, oh, okay, so, oh, delphinium. I thought I was pulling out a hosta. Anyway, this is a delphinium, and I don't have this color in my garden. This is called Magic Fountains Lilac Pink, White Bee. And I just thought that color was so pretty. And delphinium is a flowering perennial that I will plant in my yard. A lot of times I don't plant a lot of flowering perennials because of, like I've said before, once they're done blooming, they just look crappy. But these I can actually cut back and they'll bloom again, and they bloom for so long. Like, I don't know if you can see way over there, but I have delphiniums blooming. They've been blooming for probably like 4 weeks, and they're still going. So I got 3 of these. What else did I get? And then I got, I've been wanting this hosta so bad. This is a guacamole, and I have one that looks really similar to it, and I love it. It's stained glass, but this one's a little bit different. The leaf is a little bit different color, and I bought a few of these one year, and I think I planted them at my sister-in-law's house, and they look really great at her house. But I haven't had a chance to get any for myself. So the thing I wanted to show you guys with these is, so I did get these on sale, and they do have some, like, you know, dead bits on them. I'm just gonna pull off these dead leaves. That one probably too. But I wanted to show you guys this little tip, because when you're shopping for hosta, make sure to look, you know, like you might see that and be like, oh, it's so beautiful. But like, you gotta look down in the pot and look for multiple splits. So when I take this out of the pot, I'm gonna be able to get 2 hostas out of here for the price of 1. And then the same with this situation. I'm gonna be able to get 2 hosta out of there for the price of 1 hosta. So it's a really great deal. All right, well, now we gotta find out where we are gonna put all of these plants, and I'm probably gonna put them all, like, you know, on this end part of my gully garden, as far as like these, you know, delphinium and lupine and lobelia and sedum. The hosta I'll probably put in my gully garden, like back in the shade somewhere. All right, so let's go around and find some places to plant these. I'm gonna set the fern aside for my sister to pick up whenever she's ready. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna go get my shovel and my gloves, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. I think I'm just gonna use my little shovel. Those are just tiny square quart pots, so this one will do me just fine. Okay, I see some empty spaces in here. I think I'm gonna plug some of those perennials in and see how we do. Those sedum, I think, would look really good in there. It's a lot different of a texture that I have in here. I decided I'm going to put my 3 sedum in there. I think it needs that kind of a structured leaf and then also that color of a leaf. And then I have that spot open right there. And I was thinking what I'm going to do is, so over here I have 3 wee white hydrangeas, and that one gets the most sun. So that's the only one that's really putting on any sort of a bloom. These ones are trying, but they're just not succeeding. So I was thinking I might separate these 3 and put one of them, you know, right up next to the sedum there, and then maybe put like another one over in there, and that will kind of carry those invincible hydrangeas on through. So let's start with that. So I think actually I might pull some of these Asiatic lilies out. They keep spreading, and they're not my favorite flower. So I think I'm going to pull this clump out right here, and I'm going to put the other wee white hydrangea right there. So let's do that first. The bunnies eat these anyway. We're lucky if they can bloom. Like, look at that. They just ate these heads right off. So, I don't know. I got these for free, and I threw them in here just to fill the space, and I thought, and every year I don't like them. I just don't. So, it's time for me to get rid of them. If you don't like something in your garden, pull it out. It's not worth waiting a whole entire year for you to just not like it again. lot of you ask where I get all my rocks. Just about every time I stick my shovel in the ground, I get a rock, like a decent sized rock. I'm not kidding. So that's what happens. Okay, we have lupine, delphinium, and lobelia. Alright, I'm just thinking about that delphinium, and I love how there's that blue delphinium right there. I think it would be really pretty to put that kind of purpley lilac color over in that area, and I also see some daffodils I never cut back. So I think that's what I want to do. Let's go plant the delphinium right over there. Up next is this lupine, and I was trying to think of where I want to plant it because I don't want to give this like so much heat and sun right now. It takes full to partial sun, and so we are at the end of June going into July, and I kind of want to give it a fighting chance, and the flies are all over me. I kind of want to give it a fighting chance in this heat. So I'm thinking, oh, and I read the tag and it says prefers cool, evenly damp sites. And so the place I was planning on putting it is over there in this really sunny, dry, dense area. And I don't want to put it there anymore. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do an experiment, and I'm going to put it in the area that I just took those wee white hydrangeas out of. And it doesn't get a lot of sun. It probably gets like 4 hours of sun, and so we'll see how they do. I feel like they'll do better there than they would over in the full sun, and I'm talking like it's full sun over there and super dry soil. So I'm gonna just do a project. If they don't do good here, I'll move them next year, no big deal. But I have a huge open spot, and so let's just throw them in there for now. All right, all I have left are those 3 lobelia, and I think I'm going to put them over in there. It just needs that color leaf. Alright guys, I think it turned out pretty good. So do you see how that sedum in there added like a different texture than all the other leaves around it? And then it also added a different color. It added more of like a deeper green or almost like a blue color. So that's really nice. And then those 2 hydrangeas in there added kind of a fluffier limey green color. And I'm really glad that I took some of those Asiatics out. The clump was just getting too far that way, and I wanted to keep it condensed in that one little spot. And I think I like it a lot better. And then let's go over here. We've got our delphiniums planted over here, and also the lobelia. So I kind of put them next to each other. I think they're gonna look really pretty in front of, I have a Arctic Fire dogwood there. There's another Arctic Fire over there behind that little plum tree. But I think that will look really pretty in back of that Princess Alexander of Kent rose, which is actually blooming again. It's so pretty. And there's lots of buds on it. Gotta cut that one off. But anyway, I think those will look really pretty in there. So the delphinium, it's like that lilac-y lavender color with a white middle. And then these are gonna probably bloom soon. Actually, you can see the little buds on there. I put them on a stake because when I watered them, they kind of fell over a little bit. But, oh, I wanted to show you this too. My friend down at the local nursery, she gave me this pinky mink, I think it's called, or pink mink clematis, and it's just starting to bloom. So that's really pretty. I helped my brother hook up like an internet system there for them at their greenhouse, and she gave me that free, she let me pick out a free plant. I was like, oh no, you don't have to do that. And she's like, go pick out a free clematis. I'm like, okay. But anyway, oh, while I'm out here, and I am gonna plant grass on this soon. To be honest, I just haven't had a chance. I planted the other day some sunflowers, and they are popping up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, there's like a clump of them, 6, I don't know if that's one or not. I think that might be a weed. And 7, and then maybe another little one. So they are popping up. They're just taking a little bit longer. But in the meantime, this sweet little bird dropped me off another sunflower this year. So I was pretty excited about that. Oh, and I can't forget the lupine. So yes, these lupine in here will get about 4.5 hours, maybe at the most, of sun. And I thought, you know what? If I just put them in here for now, see how they do. If they do great, that's awesome. It will add a little bit of color to this area. And if they don't do great, then the plant itself will still be fine. It probably just won't bloom as nice. And I'll move it, you know, somewhere, probably out in the sun out there somewhere earlier on in the spring, so it's not so hot when they get planted. Because really, I mean, going into July right now, I mean, unless you're gonna take the time to come out here and water every day, which I just don't have time to do that, for me, it's just hard for me to plant too many things in the full-on sun, because I just don't have a lot of time to come to water it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed watching me plant a few perennials, and I am gonna wait on those guacamole hosta. I'm gonna find a spot for them because I actually got some Obsidian heuchera. They're my favorite heuchera, and so I'm gonna plant those when I plant the hosta. So thank you so much for watching. Bye. And I almost forgot, happy 4th of July. Be safe, and shout out to all of our military and soldiers just making a way for our freedom here in America. So, gotta fix my flag.